I wanted to turn the camera on and just yap for a minute and see where my thoughts go. I keep watching that video that I finished yesterday, and it's something that I'm pretty proud of, and I'm watching it over and dissecting it, what I liked about it. It was an interesting process. All of the script came before I had an idea for what the video was going to look like. I had one of these songs saved. I dragged that onto the timeline and recorded my voiceover, started placing clips on the timeline, and slowly but surely, everything started coming together. It just so happened that when there was build-up in the words, there was build-up in the song. When the words called for a pause, there was a pause in the music. It just flowed very nicely, and I think that's pretty insane considering that I did not write the words to the music. It was a perfect song for that piece of writing. I think that's good intel. If that's what I like, I can work backwards and pick a song first and write to the ups and downs of that song so that everything's working together to create a cohesive piece. Weirdly enough, I only got 4 hours, or barely got 4 hours, maybe 3 hours of sleep. I do feel energized because of what I was able to make. Maybe I'm just delusionally tired, but I think it's good though. I'm surprised that this early into this process, I'm already getting some amazing takeaways that make me grateful for taking something like this on, and it's already been worth it, even if it has been a big time commitment. The hardest part, like I continually say, is figuring out what I'm going to film. They don't all have to be masterpieces. For putting a video out every single day, I think it's unrealistic to expect that. It's more just about turning the camera on and recording and getting those reps in. There's still things that I want to dive into, such as lighting, getting cool camera angles, and overall just better storytelling. But I think all of that stuff will come with time. The 75 hard videos are the process, an inside look into my mind and my thoughts, less polished, more rugged. And the curated videos, part of the Living and Learning series, is more intentional, more effort, more of a finished piece, I would say. And that's probably counterintuitive to the algorithm, but at this point, I'm still learning the process, and my intention is not solely to create for an algorithm, but learning how to create more of the things that I want to create. And the thing is, I don't really know what that looks like. Finally putting something together like I did last night that I can be proud of and that feels good to make, gives me clues and pushes me in a certain direction. I would not have gotten that if I had not been making these videos every day. It's through the process of filming and speaking to the camera and editing every single day that I kind of leave my body and watch myself talk and hear the things that I say and start to notice these different tendencies and different mindsets, different patterns that I have. It's been a very useful tool for reflection and is starting to give me a better picture of the type of artist, creator, what have you, that I want to be. Because before doing any of this, you have an idea, but for me, I think that idea is heavily influenced by the creators that I enjoy watching. There's elements of what I like about each of those creators, but at the end of the day, that's their voice. What can I take from that, and how can I make it my own? I think my eventual goal for this channel is to put out some more intentional things like what I had made last night, whether that be on a weekly basis, bi-weekly basis, a monthly basis, just something consistent and sustainable. I want to put out more videos like that. I think that's the essence of me as a creator at this point in time. I need to continue noticing life and noticing my thoughts about life and my observations and my feelings, because all of those are what I hope to portray through what I put out. I want each of my videos to feel like me, and through this process, I am learning what that looks like.